embarked on a pleasure trip to Egypt with his friends Charlie, Bobby, and Matthew. At a certain point, they lose contact with their guide and now find themselves in the desert not quite knowing where to go.
Folks, it's noon and the heat is scorching. We must promptly find our way back.
The group moves quickly in the hope of returning soon along with the rest of the tourists. However, hours go by and none of that happens.
You are such morons. This was not the way. Now there's just sand and sand, no matter where we look.
Hey, chumps, there's some kind of inn there. Let's go and ask.
Good morning, good man. Could you give us some water? We're so thirsty.
The clerk looks at them listlessly and comments.
Of course not. Today is a holiday and we should avoid all activity.
Charlie spots a donkey on a nearby dune and runs to catch it.
Well, buddies, at least now my journey will be more relaxed.
Exhausted, they spot a group of Bedouins in the distance. On the verge of collapse, they head there. Once there, they watch as three men argue heatedly. Charlie, worn out, but eager to return to the city, dares to speak to them.
Gentlemen, excuse me, we ask for your help.
The Bedouins are still engrossed in their argument and ignore Charlie's words. Bobby is the one trying now.
Friends, I see you have a problem that you haven't been able to fix. Maybe we can help you.
The men momentarily calm their spirits. The eldest of them, Abdul, comments.
Gentlemen, our father left this lot of camels to be our inheritance. There are 35 of them, but the old man left a very strange will. I am to receive one half, my brother him 1/3, and little Haram 1/9. However, no matter how hard we try, we can't divide the 35 camels to give those parts. There is always something left over or missing. How do you find the third part or the ninth part of 35? I think the old man played a trick on us.
Bobby ponders for a while but concludes that he's useless for numbers. Charlie doesn't even try. Matthew does some math in the sand, but can't find anything. Desperate, he inadvertently slaps Alan, who falls and hits his head very hard. Everyone goes to help him, fearing the worst.
Alan, answer! Say something!
Alan gets up trembling. To his great surprise, he sees numbers dancing in front of his eyes. Everyone thinks he's gone crazy, but suddenly he stares at them and starts talking non-stop.
Dudes, this blow has enlightened me. I see the solution in front of me. Charlie, give me that donkey.
Without a murmur, Charlie obeys. In a kind of trance, Alan continues.
I'm going to add this donkey to the camel group.
Charlie is going to shut him up, but his friends stop him. The Bedouin says,
I don't see the point, but go on, my good friend.
Adding the donkey, we now have 36 animals. You, Abdul, must receive half, so I give you 18 camels. Hamed, you get the third part, that is to say, I give you 12 camels, and to you, Harem boy, I give you the ninth part, which is 4 camels.
The men speak to each other again, with great scandal. Charlie thinks that, for him and his friends, a sad end awaits them. However, he notices Abdul returning to speak to them.
Alan, my friend, you're a genius. The distribution you have made gives each of us more camels than we used to. So we are all happy.
The guys are about to leave with their tails between their legs, not knowing how they will get back, but Abdul continues to talk to them.
Your distribution, Alan, adds up to 34 camels, so there is one left over, and in gratitude for your help, we want to give it to you.
He then turns to Charlie.
To you, good man, who are evidently understanding, I ask you to leave me your donkey. It will be my gift to little Haram, who is already at that age.
The guys leave, taking their camel with them. The four look at each other, indicating that they consider the deal they made to be very good. Alan says,
Charlie, I'm not going to do what you did. Even though it's a single camel, I'm going to share it with all of you. So let's all get on it. Go up first, I'll go last.
Alan's utter lucidity prevents his friends from questioning any of his ideas, so they proceed to obey him. After a while, Charlie notices how the camel has started crying. Confused, he asks Bobby, behind him.
Bobby, the camel is crying. I think he must have got sand in his eyes.
No, Charlie, that's not possible. Camels have a third eyelid and can resist without any problem.
Bobby then asks Matthew.
Matthew, the camel is crying. Could it be that he's thirsty? I see that his humps are rather small. He must lack water.
Don't worry, Bobby. Camels don't keep water in their humps. They keep fat. And before leaving, I saw him drinking lots of water. It must be something else.
Matthew now asks Alan about it.
Alan, the camel has been crying for a while. We know that he is neither hungry nor thirsty. What could it be?
Alan, struggling to stay on top of the animal, pleads.
Matt, let him cry!
Believing that his sudden lucidity has already left him, Matthew looks at him. Alan understands and tells him.
Yes, friend, let him cry. If I pull it out, I'll fall off.